Awesome homeowners, here are the housing market update for April 2025. If you're looking to upsizing, downsizing, or just need to sell your awesome home, this update will give you the latest trends and housing data you need to know so you can plan your next move with confidence. I'll also be sharing my experience of working with buyer clients that help you understand what they're looking for in today's market. Before we dive into it, if you're thinking about selling your home, click the link below for a quick home value estimate. If you like something more accurate, just call or text me. I'll personally put together a custom market report for you. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. The first part, let's go over the overall market in the Austin, Round Rock, San Marcos area. This is the entire Austin real estate market update. And we can see that we have median sales price of $446,000. It is down about less than 1% compared to the same period of last year. So to me, this is a really, really good trend. It shows that the numbers, or it shows the prices here in Austin are stabilizing. We're not seeing that dramatic drop off from 22 to 23, 23 to 24. We're actually seeing this stabilization coming in. And the closed sales, which means that how many homes sold during this period, which is 2,461 homes. It is down 9.3% compared to the same period last year. To me, this is a sign of worrying. We do have less buyers coming in, but we do have stabilized prices. Means that sellers and buyers, they are coming together in meeting the right price. And we are seeing that some buyers are still coming out, the qualified buyers who are ready to come out there buying today. I think during this period last year, we might have been looking at a period of a rising interest rate. So right now, with the interest rate stabilizing, I really expect a better spring market going forward. Sales dollar volume $1.44 billion. It is down 6.7% compared to the same period last year. Months of inventory, we are sitting at 4.8 months. This means that, to me, this is a pretty balanced market, leaning a little bit towards the buyer's side overall. We do have some inventory on the market, which means that sellers do make concessions throughout the entire deal. And new listings, this is something that's a little bit worrying if you're a seller on the market, right? We have 5,142 homes that are listed for sale right for this period, for this month. And then we're up 9.5% compared to last year. So we're seeing somewhat of a historic highs in terms of new inventory coming onto the market. Active listing, we're looking at 11,659, which is up 18% during the same period compared to last year. So this means that if you're looking to sell your home, you really have to price your home right. You have to time your home and you have to market your home correctly. If not, your listing will get lost in a sea of other listings. Pending sales, we're sitting at 3,064 pending sales. This means that the homes went under contract during this period. It is up 3.1% compared to last year. So we are seeing buyers coming out and buy homes. While the tariff situation, while the higher mortgage rate situation slowed down the well-expected spring market, I am excited to see. I personally think that Austin will perform really well compared to the rest of the country. Average days on the market, 78 days. It is up 9 days compared to same period last year. And average close to list price. This means that, if you list your home for $1 million, you're going to get $940,000 in at the close price. So this is what it means when it says average close to list price. So you do see a lower final close price compared to the list price. It is expected because we are shifting more towards a buyer's market. And now let's dive into individual specific cities. There are a lot of homes for sale in the Austin market right now. So if you want yours to stand out and sell for top dollar, you need more than just a Zillow listing. I've built 2 buyer-focused YouTube channels with an audience of qualified buyers actively looking in Austin area. When you list with me, your home gets direct exposure to them, not just the general market. If you're thinking about selling, schedule a call with me to see how I can help you get better results. Awesome homeowners, here is the housing market for Austin proper area. So medium sales price, it is $563,000, and then it is up 5.4% compared to same period last year. Closed sales, we only sold 732 in the entire Austin proper area, and that's down 9.5% compared to same period of last year. We do have pretty high sales volume, 543 million, but it is down 3.1% compared to last year. Months of inventory, this means that 4.9 months, it is shifting towards a buyer's market. So in the Austin proper area, we're seeing a lot more power to the buyers. So if you're listing your home for sale in the Austin area, Austin proper, so you need really like Allendale, Brentwood, Crestwood, Crestview, the Terrytown, all those good neighborhoods, you do need to price your home right and to market your home correctly as well. It's very, very important so you can take advantage of the spring buyer's market. And now, to get this underway, for me, when I'm working with buyers, I see buyers, they have a lot more options out there. So they're very picky about the homes they want to choose. Like before, when there's limited inventory, they can decide, oh, this home, I know I only like 80% of it, or even just 70% of it because there's no other inventory, I have to go for it, right? But right now, because they have a lot more leverage because they're the one paying the high interest rate to buy the home, and they have a lot more options. So they want their pick to be better than 70%. They want something like 85, sometimes even 90, 95%. So if your home is not perfect or just perfect for them, yours likely will be passed on yours will likely be passed compared to other homes. So it's very, very important that when you're listing your home, you're doing everything correctly to market to the specific audience you're looking for. And the new listings this month came up is 1,763 listings. That's a lot of new homes coming onto the market. Active listing, we're looking at 3,436. A lot of homes for sale, especially just for the Austin proper. We're not talking about Round Rock. We're not talking about Cedar Park. We're just talking about Austin proper. So this is a lot of homes for sale. And then pending sales 806. This number it is a little bit higher than the closed sales, which is looking good for next month, meaning that we have more sales that's going to close next month. But I'm still a little worried about how this market is going to perform. So 64 days, average days on the market. This is lower than the Austin market in general, right? Remember, this is lower than the Austin market in general, which is 78 days. And the average close to list price, we're looking at 93.9%. So buyers are able to negotiate down the list price. Bastrop homeowners, here is the April housing market update for you. So here we're looking at $320,000 in median sales price for homes sold in the Bastrop area. And we're looking at lower than 4.3% compared to the same period last year. We only sold or closed 12 homes during the latest update here, and then that's down 45% compared to the same period last year. And that's a sales volume of 4.93 million, which is very, very low, and it's down 40.4%. 4.1 months of inventory, so this is more of a balanced marketplace because not really a lot of people looking to move to Bastrop and not people looking to buy in Bastrop. So that's one of the reasons we have such low sales volume and low sales price. And the new listings, we do have a lot more competitions coming onto the market, which is 41 new listings being listed. And we currently have 83 homes for sale in that area. And then we do have 19 homes under contract. So this will probably close this month or next month. So it's going to boost that data a little bit. But average days on market, 74 days, which is pretty much aligned to the Austin market area. We're down 93.1% average close to list price, which means that if your home is listed for sale for $1 million, you're probably going to close around $930,000. So we do see that the buyers are able to negotiate down the prices when they're buying a home. Cedar Park homeowners, we're looking at medium sales price. Cedar Park is one of the hottest areas I've been seeing when I'm working with my buyer clients. I see that it's very in high demand because it's such a location based area. You got good school, you got convenient stores, Costco's, restaurants. It's just a very, very great place to raise a family, right? So we get $453,000 as the median sales price. It is up 5.7% compared to the same period last year. which is, surprising. Surprising, but not surprising. Good area, location, 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 right? That's really, really important. Closed sales, 50 homes are sold. It is up 25% compared to the same period last year. Sales dollar volume, we're looking at 25.9, almost $26 million of homes sold during this period, up 2.9%. Months of inventory, 2.3 months, which means that this is somewhat of a seller's market, right? We got a lot more buyers coming in trying to buy good area, good homes in this location. New listings, 89 homes. So that means that this will be your competition moving forward. Active listing, this is your current competition. So you're probably going to have like 100, 200 homes for sale in the Cedar Park area. Pending sales, these are homes that are under contract, and we're looking at 59 days on the market. This means that this home is going to be selling faster than the overall Austin real estate market, because overall I think 78 days, right? So you're going to sell homes here a lot faster compared to other homes in other Austin areas. Average close to list price, 97%. We are looking at buyers coming in. I actually sold one of the Cedar Park homes. And then we put in an offer working with the buyer. So we put in an offer because there were multiple offer, 4 competing offers total, but ours won because we were able to negotiate a price point that really worked, and negotiate the terms that really work for the seller as well. So that means that Cedar Park homeowners, if you're selling your home, you're in a much better place compared to other Austin areas. So now let's take a look at the next part. Dripping Springs homeowners. Here is the latest housing market update for you. We're looking at median sales price of $589,000. It is up 1.7%. This period, we sold 281 homes for the entire Dripping Springs zip code area. It is up 13.8% compared to the same period last year. Sales volume, 194 million, and up 15.4% compared to the same period last year. So we're seeing a lot more inflow into the Dripping Springs area because it's such a beautiful, beautiful area. So I see some retirees shifting there. They're moving and looking to buy there. And a lot of times they are the people with money right now. They're the people who can afford a mortgage rate, or they can even just buy straight out cash because they sell their home elsewhere and they move to a beautiful area here in Austin. Months of inventory, we're looking at 3.8 months. With new listing coming onto the market, 545. This is a huge number, This is almost like more than 50% of the active listing. This is current competition. This is future competition coming onto the market. So we got 299 sales, right? So that's a lot of people buying in this area, but a lot of new listings coming onto the area. And we're looking at average days on market, 61 days. It is lower compared to the 78 days in the overall Austin real estate market. And then we're looking at average closed list price at 94.9%. This means that buyers are able to negotiate, right? They have some leverage, but it's not as bad as some other areas of Austin. All right, Georgetown homeowners, here is the latest market update for you. We're looking at median sales price in the area at $394,000. It is down 7.3% compared to last year, same period last year. Closed sales, 102 homes sold during this period, and then we're looking at 23.9% decrease in number of homes sold during the same period. We're looking at 44.33 million. And in sales dollar volume, and negative or a 26.7% decrease in the sales volume compared to the same period last year. Georgetown, I think that we've seen a lot of growth in the past couple years, and we're taking a big breather this year. And we have a lot of inventory coming onto the market, especially if you're selling homes in this area, competing with new builds, you're competing in new construction homes that are giving lots of incentives in interest rate, concessions, appliance packages, and just price deductions. So a lot of buyers, when they're looking for homes in here in Georgetown area, they are looking at new construction home. And I think a lot of resale homes, if you're looking to sell your home, you're hard to compete with them because if the price is similar and sometimes even more expensive than new homes, logically and emotionally, these people, the buyers, will prefer a new construction home. That's exactly what happened when I'm working with my buyers. We actually bought a home in the Georgetown area, And there are some really, really good resale home that are listed at a pretty good price, but eventually we decided to go with the new construction because of the discounts, the interest rate, and just because of the upgrades and all of the things that we're getting compared to just the resale home, right? So that's one of the logics or one of the thinking you got to consider, that you have to consider when you're listing your home and marketing your home. So you have to understand you probably need to make some trade-offs in terms of how you can attract buyers coming into the market. And so we're looking at 4.2 months of inventory. This is a pretty balanced marketplace. We have 217 new listings and 413 homes for sale in this area. So we have 105 homes under contract. This is, people who bought, and I think that in the future, in this upcoming spring market, we will see more listings come onto the market, because you can see right there, right? We just have like 217 homes to go into this 413 homes onto the market, which is a lot of new inventory coming to the market really, really quickly. 63 days, average days on the market. That means that it is selling faster compared to the 78 days in the Austin overall general market. So Georgetown, it is a very popular area. Here in the Austin area, we do see 95.8% average close to list price. So that means that buyers are still getting some benefits, some incentives, but that's slowly going away. Not like some 93% we saw in other areas of Austin, where buyers have a lot more leverage and able to negotiate down a lot more, right? Huddle homeowners, here are the latest market update for your home. And then in this market, we're looking at median sales price of $337,000. It is down 6.2% compared to same period last year. And then we're looking at 68 homes sold, and we're down to 16% compared to the same period last year. We only sold 24 million homes, $24 million worth of home in this market during the latest month. We're seeing a 20% decrease compared to the same period last year. Months of inventory, we are seeing 3.9 months of inventory. So to me, this means that we're seeing a lot more buyers coming into the market to meet the demand or to meet the supply of homes. So this is shifting more balance a little bit towards the seller's market, right? And then we do see new listing, 105 new listings coming on the market, and then we have 70 new homes under contract. And that means that a lot of buyers coming here, but a lot of sellers are putting up their market too. So Huddle is a great area to list your home for sale, and great area to buy homes if you're looking to buy. And we're looking at 54 days on the market, which is a lot faster than the 78 days in the average days on the market for the entire Austin area. So I think Huddle, it's a great area to sell your home right now if you're looking to sell. And the average close to list price, 95.3%. So this is actually makes a lot of sense. We have a lower price point, and then we don't really negotiate down quite a bit compared to other areas of Austin. So if you're looking to list your home, you can probably list it pretty fair market value and get almost pretty close to exactly where you're looking for when you're looking to sell your home in Huddle. So that's a very, very good news for home sellers here in the Huddle area. All right, Jonestown homeowners, here are the latest market update for you guys. We're looking at $600,000 in median sales price. It is down 17.5% compared to same period last year. We only sold 4 homes. Only 4 transactions happened during this latest month. We're up. It is up 33.3%, but it's only 2.24 million in sales dollar volume. We're down 42.2% compared to last year same period, and then we are sitting at 12.4 months of inventory. So it is very much a buyer's market. I think buyers who are looking to buy here. I do have a group of buyers who's looking to buy in this area. They're looking to retire. They're looking to work from home or semi-retire. So they don't really care about the convenience of a urban or big city lifestyle. They just want something quiet, something peaceful, but they want something with a view. To the way to really market your home is that you have to showcase the advantage of living in a more remote area, which is big lots, which is beautiful homes, which is fancy upgrades, which is fantastic, unbeatable view of the lake, of the hill country, of the trees, of the forest. So those are things you have to market correctly when you're listing your home. New listings on the market 14, which is a lot. Active listings 68. Pending sales 4 homes. So average days on the market, it is 19. I'm a little distracted by this number. I don't think this number is that accurate. We're looking at 99.9% close to list price right here. Lago Vista homeowners, here are the latest market update for your home. We're looking at $449,000 in median sales price, which is down 6.5% compared to same period last year. We're looking at 26 closed sales in the latest month, and we're looking at 27.8% decrease compared to same period last year. We sold only less than 12 million homes in this $12 million homes worth of homes during this period, which is 34% decrease compared to same period last year. We are sitting at 10.3 months of inventory. We do have new listings coming on the market, only 80 compared to the active 274 active listing, which is currently on the market. We do have 37 pending sales, so I think that Lago Vista is going to attract a lot more buyers coming onto the market. We're down average days on the market 135, which is quite long, much longer compared to the 78 days in the overall Austin real estate market. And then we are looking at home prices close at 92.2% of their list price. So we're seeing sellers making concessions. We're seeing buyers to better negotiate and leverage their buying power to get a better price when they're close on their home. So this is very, very important when you're listing your home in Lago Vista for sale. Lakeway homeowners, here is the latest market update for your area. Lakeway, we're looking at $753,000 in median sales price. It is down 4%. So it's a very, very slow decrease, very, very low decrease compared to the same period last year. We do have 28 homes sold during this period, which is up 12% compared to same period last year. Sales dollar volume 25.12%. Sales dollar volume $25 million worth of home was sold in this period, and then we're up 12.7% compared to the same period last year. We're sitting at 7.3% month of inventory, and 93 new listings came onto the market. You do have some competition with 193 homes for sale during this period. 193 homes for sale on the market today, and you are looking at 46 new homes went under contracts. You do have a longer than average days on the market, which is higher than the 78 days in the overall Austin real estate market, and you are closing at only 92.8% of your list price. So Lakeway homeowners, because the buyer category, the buyer profile is that people probably want something more remote, something with a view, something that's beautiful, something that's big, so you really have to market your home right. You have to market it correctly, and you have to understand that you have some competitions, but Lakeway is always going to be a fantastic area for people looking for a beautiful view, for a beautiful home in the Austin area. So I think Lakeway has a really good market coming up. Leander area, Leander homeowners, here is the latest market update for you guys. We're looking at $453,000 in median sales price. It is down 5.1% compared to the same period last year. We do have 62 sales closed, and then it is down 11% compared to the same period last year. We're sitting at $31 or $32 million of sales dollar volume, which means that this much home was sold, this much value of home was sold during this period. We're down 17.3%. And we're looking at 4 months of inventory. So this is a pretty balanced marketplace. So Leander homeowners, so you have to consider that when you're selling a home right now, you're competing with a lot of builders, with a lot of new inventories coming onto the market. And if you don't price your home correctly, if you don't market your home correctly, you don't showcase and highlight the advantage, the pros of buying your home compared to a new construction home where the builders are offering lower interest rate, they're offering incentives, they're locking discounts, applying packages, they're offering all of this kitchen sink, basically everything to get the buyers to sign on the offer. Your home will lose out when the buyers come in. So when I'm working with buyer clients buying Leander, we're shopping around. We have a lot of options. We know that Leander is, to me, the Leanders is an area that you have a lot of options. So if you're looking to sell your home in Leander, you have to make sure that you're marketing your home correctly. We do have 112 homes coming onto the market, and then we're currently 230 homes that's for sale in this Leander area. So we did get 62 pending sales, which means that 62 homes went under contract, and then 66 days of average days on market is lower than the 78 days in the overall Austin real estate market. So I'm very very bullish in the Leander housing market in terms of transactions. I think that's going to be a great market because of the great schools, because of the development. So I think that if you're looking to sell your Leander home, spring market is going to be fantastic. The average close to list price is going to be 94.8%. So it means that buyers will be able to negotiate down prices a little bit, which is understandable, right? Totally understandable. Liberty Hill homeowners, here's the latest market update for you. We're looking at $444,000 in medium sales price in the latest month. We're looking at 15.4% decrease compared to the same period last year. Closed sales means that number of homes sold is 72. It is down 14.3% compared to the same period last year. Sales dollar volume, we're looking at $36.4 million. And we're looking at 23% decrease compared to the same period last year. Months of inventory, we're looking at 4.8 months. So this is balance, shifting a little bit towards of a buyer's market. And then we do have new listings, 125 new listings coming into the market, which is quite a bit. And then we have 391 active listings coming onto active listing means that current competition on the market if you're looking to sell your home. So we're looking at 96 days or 96 pending sales. This means that how many buyers bought homes went under contract this month. And then we're looking at 100 days on the market, which is higher than the 78 days on the market compared to the rest of the Austin area. We're looking at 93.2 average close to list price, which means that buyers here are able to negotiate down prices when they're buying a home here in Liberty Hill, which is totally understandable, especially with the competitions that you have. Mainer homeowners, here is the latest housing market update for you. We're looking at $345,000 in medium sales price. It is up 6.5% compared to the same period last year. We're looking at 27 closed deals, 27 homes sold in this period. We're looking at 15.6% decrease compared to the same period last year. $9.61 million worth of home was sold this month. We're looking at 16.8% decrease compared to the same period last year. We're looking at only 3.3 months of inventory, which means that with the inventory today, we have a lot of buyers coming in. So this is shifting towards a seller's market. We're looking at 47 new listings coming into the market and 85 total listings right now, and with 34 going under or went under contract during this month. We're sitting at 63 days on the market, which means that this is lower than the average or the average days on market for the entire Austin area, which is going to be 78 days. You will get a pretty good price compared to your list price. So it's going to be close to 94.1% of your list price, which means that when there's some buying power negotiation from the buyer side, we will come to a concession at the end. So this means, from my perspective, that Mainer is a great area to sell homes, but you just have to be sure that, only 27 homes sold this month. Pflugerville homeowners, here are the latest market update for your home. We're looking at $395,000 in medium sales price. It is up 0.8% compared to the same period last year. We do only have 55 closed sales during this month, where it is down 70.9% compared to the same period last year. So we sold $23.2 million worth of home, which is down 17.5% compared to the same period last year. But we are looking at only 3 months of inventory on the market. So this means that we're sitting towards more of a seller's market where sellers have a chance to really price their home correctly. We're looking at 97 new listings and 164 active listings, which is your competition when you're selling your home, but we do have more competitions coming in. Pending sales 80, which is a big number, meaning that we're seeing that people are looking to buy here and they are putting money on the table. They're looking to buy in Pflugerville. So if you're looking to sell your home in Pflugerville, this is a great market to sell because we are sitting in more of a lower inventory compared to rest of the Austin market right now, especially during the spring. I think a lot of home buyers will consider Pflugerville because of its convenience, because of the price point, because of the inventory available. So if you're looking to sell your home, this is a fantastic area. This is a fantastic time to list your home for sale. We're looking at 91 days on the market, which is a little bit higher compared to rest of the Austin area, which is 78 days. But I think the spring market is really gonna change that number quite a bit. So I'm really excited to see what the data shows for next month. Average close to list price 95.4%, which is higher than what I've been seeing, which is usually around 93, 94%. So 95.4 means that homeowners will get more likely to get close to their list price compared to the rest of the Austin market. So if you're looking to sell your home, this is a fantastic time. This is a fantastic area for Pflugerville homeowners. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you out, to help you list your home, get it ready to sell for the spring buyer's market. Round Rock homeowners, here is the latest Round Rock Austin real estate market for you. We're looking at $405,000 in median sales price, and it is down 1.8% compared to the same period last year. 96 closed deals, so this meant 96 homes were sold during this month, and it's down 6.8% compared to the same period last year. We sold $48 million worth of real estate, and it is up 1.1% compared to the same period last year. But 3.1 months of inventory indicates that we are sitting more of a seller's market. But the number I'm looking at right now, 202 new listings, means that a lot of Round Rock home sellers are listing their homes for sale. And then 321 homes that's already on the market. That means that this is your competition. But we do have a lot more buyers coming in, 124 sales that are pending. They went under contract this month. And then 66 days on the market means that, it is lower than the 78 days of the entire Austin real estate market. So homes here are selling a lot faster compared to the overall Austin real estate market. So I think Round Rock is going to be another hot area where buyers will come in and want to buy because of the good location, the school, and you have to make sure you market your home and price your home correctly. But you are, as a home seller, you are getting close to your list price, which is 96.6%, which is a lot higher compared to the other areas, which I'm looking at, which is only 93, 94. And a lot of my buyers, when they look shopping homes, Round Rock is definitely one of the top priority because of the school district, because of the convenience, because of the location. So Round Rock and the jobs, right? The Dell, the hospitals, all of it. Round Rock is a fantastic area if you're looking to sell your home right now. There are a lot of homes for sale in the Austin market right now. So if you want yours to stand out and sell for top dollar, you need more than just a Zillow listing. I've built 2 buyer-focused YouTube channels with an audience of qualified buyers actively looking in Austin area. When you list with me, your home gets direct exposure to them, not just the general market. If you're thinking about selling, schedule a call with me to see how I can help you get better results.